I think the fan's coming through just a little bit, but that's all right.
We ain't turning that fan off.
No, it's too stuffy in here.
It is hot.
Yeah, I gotta fix this. I said it the last time, but I'm gonna do it. The AC is currently hiding behind this curtain here, so I gotta fix that.
I thought it was over there somewhere.
No. The little window mount AC. It is summer in Fresno, and it is summer in full effect.
Well, actually, to be fair, it's still spring in Fresno, but spring in Fresno is summer.
Yes.
It is. And what really sucks is it's gone from like high of 65 to high of 95 in like a week.
Yep.
Like a span of a week, and gives you no time to adjust.
No. So you'll hear bugs finding their way into the zapper.
Yeah.
We've got the door propped open with a fan in it, and that's...
So, with all the lights, it's attracting all the bugs. And
yeah, so I don't know if it's really going to come through in the final edit, but...
if you hear a snap every now and then, that's something got into the bug zapper, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a slight staticky sound in the background. That's the fan running.
Yeah. But anyway, so welcome.
Welcome! And now for something completely different. We're going to try something new, kind of inspired by our buddy Tony, his podcast, Jive Ass Alien on Spotify.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
I do it on his channel, and might as well do it on mine.
Every chance I get. Hey, they can listen to both shows. They should be listening to both shows.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. His shows are much more chaotic, but a lot of fun. And we really kind of cut loose. But he came with a really good idea. Credit where it's due. We started playing different games on there. A lot of card games.
Mostly card games, yeah.
Yeah.
So to...
The Exploding Kittens was a lot of fun.
Yeah. To completely rip off his idea, we decided to play a board game today.
Well, yeah, okay, we are complete. I was going to try and come up with some nice way of saying it, but yes, we are.
We're paying homage to him. There we go.
To pull a Krusty the Clown, yeah. That was a double.
Was it the best form of flattery is
imitation?
Imitation is the best form of flattery.
Most sincere form of flattery.
Yeah, there you go. So, we're playing a game that Mark has long refused to play with me because of one time I played with him and I won right off the bat. So
in like 2 minutes.
Pure dumb luck is what it was.
It took us longer to set up the board.
It was pure dumb luck, and he decided he wasn't going to play with me anymore. So
decided you were too good. It'd be like me challenging you to Monopoly.
Yeah. I don't have the patience for Monopoly. I get so far in, and I'm just like, this... Are we done yet? Just buy up all my stuff so we can finish, you know?
See, I love Monopoly.
I know you do, because you love making money. Even if it's fake money.
I do.
And he's very competitive.
I am. Although I honestly do not expect to win this. I'm just hoping the game lasts longer than 10 minutes. Well, you might.
I mean, like I said, the last time I won was pure dumb luck. So.
But you are better at these. Well,
I grew up playing this game.
Yeah. And that really shows playing what is it? The Myrtle? And what's his name?
The one we were doing on the other show?
On Tony's show, yeah.
Yeah, Myrtles.
Myrtles.
Inspector... I can't
remember.
Logico, there we go.
Inspector Logico. Yeah, the book is called Myrtle.
And it's just a bunch of little, like, things like this. You know, little cases you're supposed to crack.
He's a detective, and he's supposed to solve cases. He gives you a little scenario. There's 3 suspects, 3 places, and 3 weapons.
You have to figure out, basically Clue style.
Who done it?
Yeah.
Who done it?
Who done it with what and where. So it's basically the same idea as Clue. So
yeah,
now we're just playing Clue because it got us thinking about it last time we recorded.
So I've decided to suck it up and just, we're just going to play some Clue. So Beth, how do we play Clue?
Well, I've got the instructions right here.
Instructions?
Yes, instructions.
Aww.
So, I will read the instructions. I don't know how maybe this is where we're going wrong, because it says in the instructions for 3 to 6 players.
Oh, well...
Well, we're making do with 2. So, object. Mr. Body, apparently the victim of foul play, is found in one of the rooms of his mansion. To win, you must determine the answers to 3 questions. Who done it, where, and with what weapon?
Dun, dun, dun.
So it gives all the equipment that came with everything set up. We know how to set up. Gameplay. On each turn, try to reach a different room of the mansion. To start your turn, move your token either by rolling the die if you're in a corner room, if you're in a corner room using the sacred passage. Excuse me.
Secret passage.
Secret passage. There's one in the conservatory. Well, all the corner rooms.
Yeah.
It'll say where to.
I'll take a picture of the board.
You may change directions as many times as your roll will allow. You may not, however, enter the same square twice in the same turn. You may not enter or land in a square that's already occupied by another suspect.
Does that include rooms? If there's already somebody in a room?
Entering and leaving a room. You may enter or leave a room either by rolling the die and moving through a door, or by moving through a secret passage. Doors open. You may not pass through a door that's blocked by an opponent's token. So if they're in the doorway, then you can't go in that door. You'd have to go like to other door or wait till they move.
Okay.
As soon as you enter a room, stop moving. Doesn't matter if your roll number is higher than you need. You may not re-enter the same room in a single turn. It is possible that your opponents might block any or all doors and trap you in a room. If this happens, you must wait for someone to move or unblock so you can leave.
That's it. Yeah, that would take a number of a good number of people.
It doesn't say anything about 2 people being in the same room, so... Making a suggestion. As soon as you enter a room, make a suggestion. By making suggestions throughout the game, you will determine by process of elimination which 3 cards are the solution cards.
So the solution cards is the who, what, and where.
Yeah. We pick those out at the beginning of the game.
And you're supposed to put them in the envelope here that says solution cards.
If any or one of the cards that you named is not inside the solution cards envelope, secretly return all 3 cards to the envelope. Like if you're making an like saying, you know, I think what's in here is this, that, or the other. And if nobody else has those cards, then you look in here. Because we're going to pick 1 of each of these, put them in here, and then we're going to mix them all up and deal them out.
Okay.
And so if, like, I say, you know, so-and-so did it with the wrench and such, and you're like, well, I don't have a wrench. It's like, well, I don't have a wrench, so it must be in there. So then you mark it on your little thing. And once you have an idea of what's in here, then you make your accusation. But if you are incorrect, you secretly turn all 3 cards to the envelope. Make no further moves. You make no further moves in the game and therefore cannot win. Wow. So you're out.
So once you make
you do continue to try and prove your opponent's suggestions false by showing cards when asked, but you're unable to play any further.
So it's double or nothing.
Yeah. So you better make sure you know what's what. So, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say, for just simple tokens, these are pretty well detailed. This little pipe wrench.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good...
look at the rope.
That's like a 50, you know... If this was, you know, a standard size, like, that's good construction. This would be like a $50 wrench. And look at it, you know, a knife? No, that's a gladius. That is something more, you know, used by a centurion. That's a gladius. And a 6-barreled revolver. That is something straight up off of Forgotten Weapons with Ian McKellen.
So,
I want a 6-barreled revolver. That'd be awesome. I could see that working with like some black powder.
Okay, so who do you want to be? We have Colonel Mustard. He's orange. Mrs. White, Miss Scarlet, Professor Plum, Miss Peacock, and Mr. Green.
I think I'm gonna go with Mr. Green.
Okay, so find on the board where it says, okay, you start here. Mr. Green starts there.
I'm gonna go with Mr. Green because just blank on his name. The guy from Spinal Tap.
Michael McKean?
Michael McKean.
Yeah.
It's like, was Michael McKean ever that thin?
And young.
And young.
Well, he was thin in Spinal Tap, too. I'm going to go with Miss Scarlet, who starts as far away from me as you could possibly get. Because I always choose Miss Scarlet, because it says right here in the rules, Miss Scarlet always plays first.
Strategic. Tactics, people. Tactics.
Okay.
I went for novelty. She went for tactics. That's... shoot.
I love it.
We are professionals.
Hey, I'm back.
There we go. Is it that buzzing? Oh, you know, it's probably the monitor.
It's probably the monitor.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just move her over here.
Okay. Baby monitor, because we have children.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so, are we recording?
Yeah. We are now.
All right.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
sorry about that.
Don't know why I kept talking into the microphone. You couldn't hardly hear anything. I was using a really shoddy, worn-out extension cord there, and I had to trade that out for a better one.
Because that's
the audio,
slightest knock just unplugged the audio. So
yeah, now it's great. I can just kind of beat on this thing.
Let's not push our luck. So,
where's your sense of adventure?
So we need to choose 3 cards.
At random.
At random. So these are each. I'm going to let you pick. Okay, now don't look at it. And put it in here.
Oh, okay. Can I show it to the audience?
No.
Oh. They have to figure it out. Play along!
Yeah, let me show it to the audience in front of the camera that we can see through the screen.
You weren't supposed to notice that.
Pick another card.
It's not that I'm trying to cheat.
Yes, you are.
Maybe a little. Plus, this invites them to play along.
Okay.
Can you solve... do my best, Dr. Hibbert. Well, I can't solve this mystery. Can you?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'll do my best. You know, it's my job.
Okay, so this is the casket of Mr. Body.
Yes.
And that goes right there in the middle on the stairs.
The X. And everything else just gets divided up between us.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, what do we do with all these fun little gadgets here?
Well, they're just props. You know, if you're making an accusation, you can put it in the room.
Oh, okay. So I can sit here and play with the pistol?
If you want to, dear. Whatever makes you happy.
Because you've got the pistol, sword. I mean, it's supposed to be a knife, but that's a sword. It's a gladius. It's a short sword. You've got a pipe wrench, a pipe, which is bent. I think it's actually supposed to be bent. It's supposed to be the lead pipe, the candlestick, and the rope. And you've got the ballroom, conservatory, kitchen, dining room, billiard room, library, study, hall, and lounge. And you've got 6 different characters. So the question is, who done it?
Okay.
Which could include either one of us.
Yeah, so you're going to want to keep your little detective pad hidden from me. The first thing we're going to do is put the cards that we have in the X's. As soon as you make a suggestion, your opponents in turn try to prove it false. The first to try is the player to your immediate left. This is assuming you're playing with more than 2 people. The player looks at his or her cards to see if the 3 cards you just named is there. If the player does have one of the cards named, he or she must show it to you and no one else. If the player has more than one of the cards, he or she selects just one to show you. If that opponent has none of the cards that you named, then the chance to prove your suggestion false passes. In turn, the next player on the left. In turn to the next player on the left. As soon as the opponent shows you one of the cards that you named, it is proof that this card cannot be in the envelope. End your turn by checking off the card on your notepad sheet. If no one is able to prove your suggestion false, you may enter. You may either end your turn or make an accusation now.
Okay, so if I make an accusation and say it was Mr. Green in the billiard room with the rope.
Yeah, and then I could look at my cards, and if I have one of those, one or all of those, I only show you one.
So if you have all three of those.
If I have all three of those, I only have to show you one.
Okay.
And then you exit and go make your way to another room. You can only make a guess if you're in a room. So,
okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
You got it?
Got it.
Okay, so let's start by checking off our cards because we know those ones aren't in the thing.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Da 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 da.
There's a lot of rooms.
Oh, I mean, it is a mansion.
True that. I mean, Lily's been watching Luigi's Mansion. Those things are huge.
Oh, yeah.
And this number of rooms in Luigi's Mansion.
Well, it was like literally a disused hotel.
Well, one of them was.
One of them was.
The other one was just
a big dang house.
Big dang house. Okay. I'm going to get another pencil. This one's on the floor.
Are there more of them in there? Or you need? Oh, yeah. Okay. Pencils for days.
Pencils for days.
Yeah, it comes in a cool little box. We got this ages ago at Target.
Yeah, I think we found this one at a yard sale or a thrift store because look, it's all beat up.
I know we've had it a long time.
Yeah, but we've never played it.
Maybe, I don't know, but yeah.
Turn your pad over.
Oh, okay.
Just the top. Don't let me see those.
Okay.
Okay, so Miss Scarlet rolls first. We are underway.
Mission start.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
So the purpose of moving around is to go
into a room.
Okay, now what happens when you go into a room? Do you get to gain anything? Look at anything?
You get to make a guess. I think there's something. I think I remember that you could only make a guess by stating the room that you're in, but I didn't make it.
I will move 3 spaces.
I think you have to make a guess of the room that you're in.
Okay. So the real question is, how do you get more clues?
By making guesses.
By making guesses.
And just process of elimination, us showing each other cards.
Oh, okay.
Because if we have the cards, it's not in there.
But once I make a guess, then I can't move anymore.
No, that's only if you're guessing what's in here and you say, I want to make an accusation of what's in there.
Oh, okay. So you can make as many guesses.
You can make as many guesses, but when you say, I think that this is this.
Okay.
You have to say that
you're making an accusation.
Yeah.
So you can guess all day, but you can only get one accusation.
Right.
Oh. Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
2.
Trying to decide which rooms to go to go to.
1, 2. Okay.
3. Let's see. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? That is a good question.
Well, he's just deciding that.
Okay.
Has anyone seen the Clue movie? That's a good movie. You need to see the Clue movie. We'll probably make more references to it.
Tim
We've already made
Curry
one.
on a parade.
There's nothing Tim Curry's in that's not good.
Oh yeah,
or where he's not good anyway.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of movies that are pretty bad. The Littlest Witch.
The Worst Witch. To be honest, that he only had a very small part in that.
The Warlock.
But the little part he had in that, my God,
that was awesome. The best part of the movie. best part of the movie. What scene is that? He's the Warlock.
He's the Wizard King or something like that.
Yeah.
Or the Grand Wizard is what
Grand Wizard in The Worst Witch. If you watch his character introduction where he like comes out of the castle and he's flying around,
huge cape and
it is 80s CGI at its finest, and it's
blue screen.
Oh my God,
blue screen, bad blue screen,
blue screen.
But Tim Curry
sells it. He sells it because he's fabulous. 2. I think I want to go into the ballroom.
Okay.
Now, can I just make a guess right away?
If you want to.
Okay. So, if I say it was Professor Plum with the revolver in the ballroom. Oh, okay, so...
Okay, my turn. 5, but I'm just gonna go there.
Okay.
So let's see. I'm gonna say it was Mrs. Peacock in the lounge with the candlestick.
Peacock Lounge candlestick?
Right.
Okay.
Now, if you have a few of those, you only have to show me one.
Okay. I have the candlestick.
Okay. And now it's your turn. You can leave out of any of these doors if you want.
Okay. So that doesn't actually count as a move, just moving to a different part of the room.
Right.
Okay. 1. I will move 1 space. Yay. One.
Trying to decide where I want to move to next. Okay. 3. 1, 2, 3. Oop. Next tape. Okay.
4. Okay, can you move me into the conservatory, please?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Thank you. I will guess. Mrs. White with the wrench. No, not the wrench. With the rope. It was Mrs. White with the rope in the conservatory. You have the conservatory. Okay.
Would you say the rope?
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. Ooh, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if you want, you can use the secret passage to the lounge.
The lounge.
The lounge.
I think I will.
And it doesn't really matter what you roll. Just roll and then move.
3. That counts as... Oh, yeah, because when you move into another room, you stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can make another guess if you want.
Okay. Yeah. Mrs. White. With the rope. No. Yeah, Mrs. White with the rope in the lounge.
I have Mrs. White.
You have Mrs. White. Okay.
Okay. 3. 1, 2, 3. Your turn. 6.
Mm.
And,
There's only one door.
Yeah. Tim Curry's awesome in the movie, but it does have a star-studded cast.
3, 4, 5, 6. Does.
I mean, it's even got Madeline Kahn in it, and she's amazing too. There's nothing she's been in I can think of that isn't amazing.
Yeah. And
1, 2, 3.
without giving
4,
too
5,
many
6.
spoilers, true to the nature of Clues, it doesn't have a definitive ending.
No, it has several.
Yes. There's like at least 3 or 4 endings in there, and I love it because the whole time Michael McKean's playing Mr. Green, he's supposed to be gay, but there's a twist.
Yes.
And then there's the suspicion that one of them's working with the police, and that one of them's like Mrs. I think it's Mrs. Peacock is supposed to be like in huge amounts of debt or something like that.
Something like that.
Blackmail.
Yeah, blackmail. All kinds of stuff.
Like each one of them has some sort of weird motive for wanting to kill Mr. Body.
Hall.
I am in the hall. Kids in the hall.
Mark in the hall.
Yep. And Mark is going to guess.
Okay.
Was it Professor Plum with the lead pipe in the hall? Was it?
Well, it wasn't with the lead pipe.
Was not with the lead pipe. Okay.
One, 2. I'm in the kitchen. I'm gonna make a guess.
You gonna make some toast?
Ooh, I like toast. You said the T word. Now I want toast. Let's see.
Butter or jam? Butter. That was a good one.
I am going to guess
Okay.
that it was Colonel Mustard in the kitchen with the rope. Colonel Mustard kitchen rope.
Colonel Mustard kitchen rope. Okay. I have kitchen.
Okay. It is not the kitchen.
Okay.
Your turn.
My turn. Where do I want to go next?
One.
Really bringing in the steps here. Really getting the steps down here. Well, I've already achieved one of my goals. The game has lasted more than 5 minutes.
Yes. Woo! See? Pure dumb luck.
Still made it for an interesting story, though.
Okay.
You sure?
No.
Too late now.
Right.
3. Right, it's fine, Dave. right.
I have to play board games with Lily for her therapy. So this is like the third board game I've played today.
Oh, okay. So you got all the synapses firing then.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. You would think so, but, you know, both games Patty won.
Well, she does it all day.
Well, no, Lily's her only client. But anyway. 1. Boop. Today we played Chutes and Ladders.
Oops.
And Guess Who, so.
5.
Okay.
I'm in the study.
Study.
So, and I will make a guess.
Okay.
Was it Mr. Green
Dun dun dun.
with the rope
Dun dun dun.
in the study?
Dun 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 dun.
Dun-dun-dun. I should have, you know what, if I'd been thinking about this, thinking ahead at all. Oh, that's why it's got the weird noise in the back. Oops, I left channel C open. Oh, you have the study.
I have the study.
Okay. I would have picked up, queued up a sound, some lightning strikes.
We'll just,
I'm gonna have to put in some music back here too, because just to kind of fill the noise where we're thinking.
And play the intermission theme or the Jeopardy theme or something like that. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know. I'll find some piano. Maybe something I'll actually find a use for Eric Satie. We used to use it for putting Lily to sleep. Part of the wind down classical music thing that we had that we'd play every once in a while. The Mozart, what are you doing?
Oh. That was so cute. Anyway, take your roll.
She learned the phrase, what are you doing? And would ask everything.
Everything she saw on TV. What are you doing? So she saw a statue of Mozart. Mozart, what are you doing?
To which you answered, he's wearing a waistcoat. Waistcoat, what are you doing? Okay, so I will leave the study. All right.
You have to wait till your next turn.
Yep, I'm there.
Woo.
4.
Billiard room.
Billiard room. Oh, man.
Okay. So, let's see here. I am going to guess that it was Mr. Green in the billiard room with the rope.
Mr. Green. Was it Mr. Green in the billiard room with the rope? No, because I have billiard room.
Okay.
Alright, shouldn't have done that. Oh. The plot thickens like a good gravy.
Tension is palpable. You only needed one.
Hey, I got exactly what I needed. Okay, so was it Miss Scarlet? Was it you? Did you use the knife in the hall?
I did not.
You did not.
Okay. One, two. This happens when I play games with Lily during her therapy too. I always roll the really low numbers. She's getting 5s and 6s. Patty's getting 5s and 6s. I get 1.
See,
2.
This is exactly why I share the plight. That's exactly why I cannot play like D&D or
anything, any, dungeon master game.
Yeah, because
Role-playing game.
what was I think? What am I thinking of? Magic the Gathering. Any of those games where your luck depends on rolling a die, I'm dead. I am done. I cannot do it. Roll a 3 or better to survive this attack. 2.
Yeah.
It's like it's a 20-sided die. I had to roll a 3 or better, and I got a 2. It's like I'm just gonna go die. I guess. Guess I'll just die. Where am I going?
Where are you going?
I don't know.
I know where I'm going.
I don't know. There we go. Said I needed to change a venue here.
Ooh, I finally got a good number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
See?
1.
Yeah. 3 or better to survive this attack.
Conservatory. I am going to make a guess.
I guess
that it was Colonel Mustard in the conservatory with the knife.
You think mustard knife
Conservatory.
Mustard knife conservatory.
Put the knife in the conservatory.
You think it was me? Anyway, I thought
You're Mr. Green.
I'm Mr. Green. Yeah.
I said Colonel Mustard.
Oh, okay. Well, I have the knife.
Okay. Get the knife.
Did I mention get the knife? Get the knife. Okay.
Moving on. Get into it.
I'll eventually get where I'm going.
Got 6 when I had planned to move to the lounge, and I don't need the 6. So I am going to make another guess.
You're going to make another guess. Okay.
Yes.
What is your guess?
I am going to guess Colonel Mustard in the lounge with the rope. Put the rope in. They're there. We got to use them.
Yep. My pencil's running away. Nope, because I have the lounge.
Oh, okay. Okay, moving on. And put the rope back. Sorry.
It was Roberto in the alleyway with the knife.
Futurama reference there.
All right. Actually, I think I'm gonna
Move. Sorry. Get into that. No talking.
dark. Okay, was it Professor Plum with the knife in the dining room?
Sure you want to guess the knife? You have the knife.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. With the pipe.
Okay.
Was it Mr. Plum with the pipe in the dining room? And
Professor Plum.
Professor Plum. You have Professor Plum.
He is innocent.
He is.
A man of education. Okay. Okay. 2. Now that I'm actually moving, 2.
That's the way it works.
4.
4. There's only 2 rooms. Yeah.
Okay.
Pop.
2. 1, 2.
5.
Ooh.
Yeah, when I didn't need it.
You're going to the ballroom.
We're going to the ballroom, and I'm going to make a... Oh, wait. Shoot, I shouldn't have gone to the ballroom.
Did you have
No, wait,
the ballroom?
yeah, okay, I'm thinking ballroom, yeah. Okay.
Are you sure?
Was it Mrs. White with the pipe in the ballroom?
Mrs. White with the pipe in the ballroom. Well, it wasn't Mrs. White.
No, it was not. Okay.
Mrs. White. I love these ones because they're like the classic.
They look like something out of
They're very retro.
They look like the Mr. Magoo characters. We're just blankety blank blank. No good. La, 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 la,
One.
la.
Five. Where you going, hon? Where you going?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Four. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Three. 1, 2, 3.
You following me?
Maybe.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Two.
4. Going in the library. We haven't made one in the library yet. At least I don't think we have.
I've lost track.
I am going to guess that it was Mr. Green in the library with the rope.
Mr. Green in the library with the rope. Mr. Green in the library with the rope. I have the rope.
Okay.
Six. Oh. And was it Mr. Green with the revolver in the hall?
It wasn't in the hall.
It was not in the hall.
Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I want to let you guess again.
I thought you couldn't leave a room and go back into it in one turn.
Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to go back in the library.
As you should. Go to your local library. See what they
Yes!
got. You know, it's a good time.
LeVar Burton was right, man.
He really was. God, I could still see that smile.
Mm-hmm. Don't take my word for it.
Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. I can be anything. Where am I going? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2. Okay. I think I'm going to guess that it was Mr. Green in the library with the wrench.
Mr. Green in the library with the wrench. Well, no, because I have the library.
Oh, okay.
Ow. Two. Do 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 do. Your turn.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were still deciding where you're going.
Oh,
my
no.
bad. Boop.
Boop. 1.
3. 1, 2.
Oh, I think she's onto something. Decisive move. Dining room.
Okay.
Okay. And was it? Was it Mrs. White with the wrench in the dining room?
Wasn't Mrs. White.
It was not Mrs. White. Okay.
I think you've guessed her before.
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna go. 3. 1, 2, 3. Boop, 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 boop. 1, 2. Okay.
So when you make an accusation, do you have to go to this spot or can you just do it from anywhere?
You can just do it from anywhere. You
Okay.
just have to state that you're making an accusation.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to make an accusation.
Okay.
I accuse Mr. Green. Mr. Green smashed Mr. Body with the wrench in the ballroom.
Now you know why I was heading to the ballroom.
Because that was your guess? Was it
Well,
really?
let's see. Let's see. The wrench. Mr. Green, you bastard.
Yes!
In the ballroom.
Yes!
See, you finally won against me. Can we put this behind us now?
Yes. If you want, we can play again. Because I've never been one to quit while he's ahead.
Well, how much time are we on? What
I
time is it?
don't know. Well, it's 9:40.
9:40. Okay, let's play one more game.
Or we can either play one more game or sit here and I don't know, talk about anything.
Anything?
Anything. What's in your mind?
My hair?
Oh.
Let's play again.
Okay.
Separate your cards by...
Oh.
Here, I'll do it. By theme.
Mysterious, very
Mysterious.
mysterious.
Mysterious, very mysterious.
Has that been stuck in your head the whole time too?
No, just Jim.
Okay. Backyardigans, the mystery of Misty Manor.
Yeah, Lily loved the Backyardigans for a while. She still does whenever she finds the way,
The wind,
the time,
the wind.
mind to go put them on.
Yeah.
She's got it in her head that she can only watch Backyardigans on the portable DVD player in her room.
We've told her that she can watch it on the TV.
It's just how she is. She's very ritualistic. All part of the whole autism thing.
Yeah.
Certain things have to be done certain ways.
Yep.
Like, her milk have to be in the ice cream shaped cups. Her
Yep.
juice has to be in the mason jar cups.
Yep.
And her water has to be in the squiggly cups.
Yep. The other day we were at IHOP, brought her a glass of water, and she looked at it like
she's like, no, like she was afraid of it. So it was like, okay.
It'd be, and
It was a glass of water with a straw.
With a straw, just ice in it. Yeah.
And
Perfectly fine water.
It wasn't in the right cup.
Yeah.
Next time we should just take her cup and pour it in. So. Okay, pick one.
I mean, that's something I was telling one of the guys at work. It's like, if it's in the wrong thing, it's just like she just looks at you like, why are you handing me poison?
Yeah. Don't look at it.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. Try this again. It's like playing Guess Who with Lily. She picks a card and she says who it is. Okay.
Which is probably helping a lot with her adjective use. This one.
That and just comprehension because...
Understanding a question, when you ask her a question. There is our murder victim.
When your hotel room is your bed.
Murder most foul.
I think we did that wrong. Let's do that again. I think I got the piles mixed up and got two... Yeah, I got two weapons. My bad.
2 weapons in a place.
2 weapons in a place. Okay, take 3.
Third time lucky.
Third time lucky. I'll keep track of the piles this time. Okay.
Envelope, please.
The envelope.
Yep. I love that the envelope is black, too. The envelope of death. And this one. Our victim.
No, body's the victim. This is the...
Oh, yeah.
The guilty party.
Oh, yeah. The cards. Okay.
Okay, so now mark your cards. Talk amongst yourselves.
Moment, please. Yeah, editing this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, just jump cuts.
Yeah. Off to a pretty good start here.
Okay. Will you put me back?
Oh, yeah.
Scarlet's starting spot. Here's your starting spot. Okay.
Yeah.
And because she's Miss Scarlet, I roll first.
Tactics. Strategery.
3. 1, 2, 3. No, I haven't decided where I'm going yet. Just getting off the line.
And she's off like a shot. Where am I? Okay. 3. Can you move me 3?
1, 2, 3.
I can only go one direction from
Only
there.
one direction. 6. Ooh.
Taking great strides here.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just jump in the lounge because it's right there.
Yeah.
Jump right in.
Take a load
So-
off. Chillax in the lounge. It's like the green room.
I'm going to guess that it was Colonel Mustard in the lounge with the revolver. If I got it right that time, that would be funny.
I would never play this game again.
Hey, you won one. It's good.
Okay. No, because I have lounge.
Okay. Your turn.
My turn.
Woo.
6.
Ooh, 6.
Good. Okay.
Where you want to go?
Oh, can reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just short. Just short. Tripping at the finish line.
Let me see where I want to go next. Okay. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I love your counting style.
It's part of, playing with Lily. Okay, let me think. I'm going to guess it was Mrs. Peacock in the dining room with the wrench.
Ooh, Mrs. Peacock with the wrench in the dining room. What is it? I have the dining room.
Okay. Where did my pencil go? My pencil run. I found it. I'm sorry, did you say you had the dining room?
Yes, I have the dining room.
Okay.
And so I will go
6.
conservatory. Oh, sure. Now I get
now
a
you get
6.
6, yeah.
Now I get a 6. Of course. Okay, so who? Because he's a murdering bastard, was it Mr. Green? No. That'd be too funny if it was Mr. Green again. My God, Matt, stop murdering! Was it Professor Plum with a knife in the conservatory?
It was not Professor Plum.
It was not.
One, 2, 3. Don't want to lose my pencil again.
Yeah, sometimes we use different languages to count 1, 2, 3. I feel bad. He taught it to me. Levon taught me how to say it in Armenian, and I have completely forgotten. I have completely forgotten. 1. Can you move me 1 space? Any old direction. Any direction.
Any direction, you only get 1.
That's the joke.
That's the joke. 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. There you go.
Hang on. I need to start using my left hand. I can actually reach things with my left hand.
1.
1. I am doing great moves here. Let's see. Where am I going to go?
East or north?
Ball.
He's going to the ballroom.
It's fancy.
1.
You're just hanging out in the hallway there.
Seeing the sights, checking out the halls.
All, artwork. All right. Ballroom. Doing the foxtrot. Okay. Was it Mrs. White with the candlestick in the ballroom? It was
Candlestick.
Not the candlestick. But it may have been Mrs. White.
Maybe you're just trying to psych me out because you've got Mrs. White. Or maybe I've got Mrs. White and I'm trying to psych you out.
But maybe I knew you'd try to psych me out, so now I'm trying to psych you out. But now that you
1,
know that
2.
I'm trying to psych you out, you're trying to psych me out about you psyching you out.
Let's just start over again.
6. Okay, so now I want to go to... Oh my. Oh, I actually made it from one room to another.
Ooh.
Nice. I'm feeling lucky. Okay, so... Was it Mrs. White with the knife in the billiard room?
Billiard room.
Oh, it was not.
It was not the billiard room. Okay. 1. I'm trying to get to the kitchen. I'm hungry.
Beth needs food.
Actually, I'm still so full from dinner.
Oh my god, that was a really good dinner though. Because it was
Hawaiian chicken with rice.
Yeah.
It was good.
Steamed rice, some grilled chicken, pineapple chunks,
Barbecue sauce.
and barbecue
It's really
sauce.
good, yeah.
Yeah. And you put the sauce, the meat, and the pineapple in the crock
In
pot.
the crock pot. Yeah,
Yeah.
You already rolled, but go ahead and do it again
Oh.
because you didn't see what it was.
I think it was 5.
5.
5.
Okay, meant to be.
It was meant to be. Okay.
Do you want me to help you, dear?
4, 5. Yep, got it. I'm good.
4.
4.
It's like, if I get 6 this time, I'm gonna be pissed.
Bagels.
Okay.
Give the woman bagels. She has earned them.
Watch you have the kitchen. So, I think...
Do I though?
I think I'm going to guess that it was Mr. Green in the kitchen with the rope. Mr. Green, kitchen, rope.
Mr. Green, kitchen, rope. It was not Mr. Green.
No, so
He
you're
is
not
n-
a murdering bastard this time.
I mean, I don't know. I don't trust the look in the look in his eyes, man. I do not trust that look. He could murder you.
And look fabulous doing it. The smoking jacket with the cigarette and the long filter thing.
Yeah, that is somebody that's devoid of emotion. He could do it. And what's in his pocket that he's got his hand on?
It's best not to think about it.
Yeah, I'm just not going to think about that. You're right.
How about you think about where you're going?
2. Nowhere fast.
Okay. I'm going to jump to the study. Secret passage.
Secrety door.
Secrety door. So, I am going to guess that it was Mrs. White in the study with the revolver. Mrs. White, study, revolver.
Mrs. White, study, revolver. Okay.
Study. Does any studying actually get done in there? Perhaps. There's books.
Maybe. It was not Mrs. White.
See, you were trying to psych me out. Uh-huh. Okay. Go on, boy.
Okay. Where was I heading?
Where were you heading? Where am I heading next? I need to think about that.
3. Just enough. To the library! Like Sokka. Okay. Sokka did do a detective. Avatar Day.
Yeah, yeah.
I do believe in the power of stuff.
Yeah, because he lost his boomerang, so he needed some new
Some new stuff.
some new props, as he
Yeah.
called them. Anyway, go on. What's your
Okay.
guess?
Was it? Which one have I already guessed? I don't remember.
You're supposed to write those down.
Yeah, no. I know, but which ones have I already guessed that I don't have? I should start making special notes for that. special symbols. Okay. Was it Professor Plum in the library with the wrench?
Professor Plum did not do it.
Did not do
He
it.
is a man of education. And you've guessed him once before already.
I have. Oh, shoot. Okay, so let me...
Make your notes.
Okay.
6. Ooh.
You can travel pretty far on that. You got it? You got it?
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Ha!
Oh,
Sorry.
man. Now I'm blocked in. Oh, no, I'm not. Nope. There's a side door.
Oh, damn. Okay. I actually didn't mean to do that. So it just turned out that way.
Like Ronnie Dobbs, man. I'm a slippery little sucker.
Where-
Where am I going? Okay, so, this way.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Yep. That's as far as I get.
Okay.
Thank you. Just enough to peek around the corner and go, nah, 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 nah. You thought you had me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it.
Where am I going next? Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back in the library. Okay, so was it Mrs. Peacock in the library with the wrench?
Well, it didn't happen in the library.
Didn't happen in the library. But it may have been Mrs. Peacock.
We'll figure it out.
Well, yeah, we'll just have to kind of figure that out.
1.
Why is a 1 even on a die?
Right!
4. Where am I going next? Okay. I should probably figure that out before I roll.
It doesn't make any difference.
If you ask people who gamble, they'll tell you it absolutely does.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
And if you ask people that are into quantum physics, they will explain to you
Oh,
how it does.
God. Well, even if you figured it out, or if you don't figure it out before or after you roll, you're still not moving until you figure it out.
I did figure it out, though, and I'm in the hall, and I want to take a guess.
Okay.
Okay. So... who did I say last time? Oh, was it Mrs. Peacock in the hall with the pipe?
Got the pipe.
Got the pipe.
Pipe. Pipe. 3.
But it may
1,
have been
2,
Mrs.
3.
Peacock.
Woo! Made it to the
Conservatory.
conservatory.
Hey!
Okay.
Nice.
Let's see. My guess. What's my guess? I'm going to guess that it was Mrs. Peacock in the conservatory with the revolver. Revolver. Pew, 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 pew.
Careful, you only got 6 shots there.
Stick 'em up.
I have the conservatory.
Okay.
Where am I? There I am. I'm in the hall. I made a guess from there. So now I need to go somewhere else. So I'm gonna go... okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go like
1.
there. Yeah!
It probably would have gotten more if it didn't hit the stuff in the middle. I got 1 too, so there you go. Woo! We are
Is
both.
this die loaded?
Seriously, is this shaved dice or something?
Big Julie's been tampering with her die, I think, man. Dating ourselves a little bit there, but yeah. It's from Guys and Dolls. Fabulous movie. Hilarious. And, a brighter take on life in the 50s. What Cuba used to look like before it became a communist crap hole.
And what Marlon Brando used to look like before he became a bloated...
Before he became the Godfather and even bigger. Yeah, when he was thin. He was thin. He was young.
Yeah.
God.
Still had the big old jaw, but
Yeah. Well, though there is one movie where he didn't have that. Like one of his breakthrough movie, The Wild Ones. Or it was either The Wild Ones or The Wild Bunch. And a bunch of biker gangs, kind of a day in the life of bikers. But, yeah, it is.
Okay. I'm making a guess.
You're making a guess.
It was... What was my guess? Colonel Mustard in the ballroom with the wrench. The wrench.
Oops.
Wrenching things. Wrenching.
It was not Colonel Mustard.
Okay.
Everybody needs to have a good wrench.
Your turn!
Two. Where was I going?
This way.
There. Good tea?
It's water.
Oh, refreshing.
One.
I should have gone that way. Dang it. No. It's a well thought move.
I had 2 doors. I had to calculate.
Okay, so. Was it Miss Scarlet? Looking at you, young lady. Was it Miss Scarlet with the knife in the hall?
Not me. I'm innocent.
Oh.
I'm as innocent as her daughter.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Shazbot.
What? Did you get your notes mixed up?
Yeah. Definitely wasn't him. It wasn't her. No.
So yeah, how was your day? You know, my day was pretty good until I picked Lily up and she had a bad day at school. But
Yeah.
Anyway, you ready?
Well, the evening was much better.
The
though.
evening was lovely. She even wrote me an apology letter.
Okay, so.
I told her she has to show it to her teacher too. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm going to guess that it was Mrs. Peacock in the kitchen with the rope.
Not the rope.
I'll lasso you good.
Well, it may have been Mrs. Peacock, but it was not in the kitchen.
Gotcha.
cards mixed up. I was out to practice my roping.
My roping.
Yeah, 5, finally.
My turn.
Yes.
Woo, I'm going to take secret passage to the study.
Blah.
There we go.
Secrety door.
Secrety door. So, I am going.
I was just thinking, it's like, it's amazing how often we use things like, Adventure Time quotes and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, that was you were poking fun at Lily there.
Yeah.
She was so cute. She'd come up to me and go, "What's the password?" No, she'd say to blog, and I'd say, "What's the password?" And she'd pinch my cheek. And it was cute. Okay, so
soap on a
I
rope.
think it was Mrs. Peacock in the study with the revolver.
Fancy mint.
Was Mrs. Peacock in the study with a revolver? It was not the revolver.
Gotcha.
Six. So close.
2.
I have to get to the famous people's room.
1, 2.
The
Is
Bard
this the-
Pits.
Yeah.
With
You
the
were one tenth most close.
Close. I'm in the ballroom.
ballroom.
The ballroom.
The ballroom. What is the guess for the ballroom?
Okay, so in the ballroom, I will guess that Mr. Green knifed somebody in the ballroom.
Got the ballroom.
It was not in the ballroom. Okay.
Six. I'm going back in the study.
Gonna go study some more?
I need to study some more. So I'm going to say it was Mrs. White in the study with the wrench.
It was not Mrs. White.
Okay.
You've guessed her before.
Okay.
Because I was trying to psych you out.
Right.
Okay. So. 2.
Three. 1, 2, 3.
3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba-da-da-da-da.
I'm going back in the study again.
You love it in there.
I like it in there. It's very comfy. So,
Wingback chairs, drinks globe.
I think it was Mrs. Peacock in the study with the wrench. Mrs. Peacock study wrench.
Mrs. Peacock study wrench. I do not have any of those.
Then I would like to make an accusation
Damn it.
that it was Mrs. Peacock in the study with the wrench. Let's see. Mrs. Peacock. Boom. Study. Boom. Wrench. Boom.
Dang it. I had actually marked the study off.
I did that last time with the ballroom. I don't
thought it
know
was the
why.
hall.
I don't know why I marked the ballroom off the last time we played because, that's turned out where it was. So That's
Same.
where I went wrong.
I knew it was Mrs. Peacock, but I thought Hall, and I wasn't sure if knife or wrench.
It's like I knew it was Mrs. Peacock in the study. That's why I kept going in there. I was just trying to whittle down the weapon because it's like I had a whole bunch of empty weapons.
All right.
So
Split decision.
we each won one. We're good.
Yay!
And unlike, a lot of couples, we can play a board game and not get divorced over it.
And you know what? This is actually fun because this is actually what they used to call good family time. And as Lily gets older, we're playing more board games with her. A couple of times we've played Guess Who just for fun. She associates it with family time, therapy, so it's a little harder to get her to just play that any time.
Yeah, if you can get her to do it.
Yeah.
She likes doing it.
And I mean, pull out the board games.
Yeah.
Play some
Don't play Monopoly.
Play some Life.
That'll split up families.
And I remember growing up, we actually played
How
board
do
games.
those Parker brothers sleep at night? I'm sorry, go on.
On top of a big pile of money with many beautiful ladies.
Just asking.
I remember when I was a kid, we played a lot of board games.
We did too. We had like a closet full of games.
We had a couple of them that were interactive, and this was groundbreaking technology.
Oh yeah, with the VHS tape?
Yes,
Yeah.
you had to fast forward the tape every so often to the next scene. We had one that was called Doorways to Adventure, and you had these cards that were I don't remember how the game works exactly. The cassette tape, you put that in, and there would be a draw pile that you'd have to flip to go to like the next door, and it would either be like red or blue or yellow, or it'd have a shape, and you'd watch a scene from like some old movie. It'd be like Jason and the Argonauts, some old black and white
old movie.
Yeah, because public
public broadcasting.
No, what's the word I'm looking for? Out of copyright.
Public domain.
Public domain, yeah. So it would be some cheesy old movie with actors that most people don't remember. And it's like, who's Laurence Olivier? And yeah, you're gonna need the board.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put that away because I want to get a good picture of the board for later, so I can put that in so that people know. Kind of leave the gun and everything out. So I'll get a good picture of that. But yeah, you would watch some old clip, and you had to put down cards for everything that you spotted in there, and every time you saw it in there. So if there was they were raiding a castle, you'd see fire, you might see treasure, somebody putting out the fire, that's water, and things like that. So it just kind of became this, a bidding game of how many things you saw in there. I don't remember exactly how it worked. And then there was the Harbingers, which you put the tape in. The tape also acted as a timer, because it started at night and ended at daybreak in the tape.
Mm-hmm.
And there was...
So as it started to get lighter and lighter outside.
Yeah, and I think it was like a 1 hour timer. And it had a clock on. As it wound down, it would get a clock in there just counting down, just to make it more ominous. Mm-hmm. And there was, what was his name? I think it was called the Gatekeeper. This old, he looked like the Emperor from Star Wars. And as it going on, he got more and more hideous, kind of festering looking, kind of, shifted from the emperor to the Crypt Keeper. With just evil demon thing, dead thing looking, and he would stop. Well, he would come out and say stop, and you had to stop. No matter what you were doing in the game, you stopped. And like you could be 2 moves from winning, stop. And as they got closer to the end of the game, he came out more and more often to interrupt things, and he would do like there would be like the oldest person in the game would be the chosen one. And he would stop. Chosen one. You lose a turn. Or something like that. Or chosen one. Choose someone to lose a turn. And doing like that, I think you had to like collect keys or something like that to get to the final lock or whatever. And so, be like stop. the youngest person at the table can steal one person's keys. Or some, he just stop and just cause chaos in the game. And you just never knew who, you might be able to remember the tape, but every time you play it's going to be a different experience because different things happen in the game. We had one like that with Star Trek as well.
Yeah, I think it's over there, isn't it?
Yeah. Klingons have seized the Enterprise, and you've got to go and find different things to reconquer it.
See, we didn't have any of those interactive games. We had games that were, a lot of them were based off TV shows that were like game shows. Like we had a Double Dare game.
Oh my God, I had that.
And a remote control game. Remember, did you ever watch Remote Control? They played it on MTV, and the contestants sat in like easy chairs, and it was kind of like Jeopardy, but everything had to do with like a TV show.
Okay.
And so the game, the home version of the game had these little remote controls that made a little clicky sound when you press the back of them. It's like a little metal piece that you go click, 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 click.
Okay.
And that's how you buzzed in. Because that's what they did in the show. Your remote control was your buzzer. And yeah, it's just, answered questions based on TV shows that were on at the time. So we had that. We had Double Dare. We had...
What about Tongue Twister? Did you have Tongue Twister?
We had one like that, but it was called Motor Mouth.
Yes, Motor Mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
We had Motor Mouth.
Which,
we had,
the 90s was kind of a golden age of board games.
Right?
Families played board games a lot, and I'm happy to see this kind of making a comeback. And Motor Mouth was fun because it's like you had the timer. You drew a card, and it gave you a time limit. If I remember this correctly. Yeah,
you had to say the tongue twister as many times as you can in that time. It was the little egg timer type thing. You flip it over and you like have to say the thing like so many times during.
Did it have a timer? I thought it had like a little, and it had lips on it. Being attacked.
Yeah, I know. I definitely remember the lips. But I don't remember what you're supposed to do with them.
I thought it had like a little, like a kitchen timer.
Maybe, I don't know. It's been so long. We'll have to look that up.
Maybe I'm thinking of Double Dare. Maybe that was something from Double Dare.
I don't remember.
But yeah, no, you're right. It was a little minute hourglass.
Yeah. And
you had to say, there's a fungus among us. There's a fungus among us. There's a fungus among us. She sold seashells by the seashore.
Yeah, classic tongue twisters or
Peter
new
Piper.
ones,
Yeah.
They had stack of cards. So.
Oh my God. Yeah.
We also had, of course, Life.
Oh man. Wait,
Boulder Dash.
I'm gonna go for it. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's a peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
No,
yes!
you didn't make it. You stumbled.
I stumbled a little bit, but I still finished, okay?
But yeah, we had Life, Boulder Dash, Monopoly. We just had the regular Monopoly.
I had one that needs to make a comeback. It was called Payday. And the board was 1 month. It was like 30 days. It was a calendar. It was a 30-day calendar. And you could set the game to be as many months long as you wanted. Kind of a grid, it was just a grid. Kind of shoots and ladders. You started on the first, and you made your way down. And every Friday was payday. But, all throughout it, kind of like life, there's water bill, car insurance, whatever, all these bills, but all these, things would give you money, things that would cost you money. And whoever had the most money at the end of however many rounds you set, that was the winner. So, much like life, it was he who has the most stuff wins.
Life the game and life in general.
Yes. Never throw anything away ever. That's probably one of the reasons I'm such a hoarder.
Say people who say you can't take it with you, tell that to the ancient Egyptians.
Right? Oh my God, the Egyptians, the Pharaoh, the ancient Chinese, the terracotta, the emperors.
The warriors.
The terracotta warriors of China, those things are famous. Vikings, they just load up all your stuff and burn it onto a boat, send it out to the river and burn it.
They did do some burials, but
yeah. Well, depending on the time period,
Time
fashions
period. How many
changed.
people are still on your tribe and on the boat?
Yeah,
How much you still need that boat?
yeah,
I think like if the chiefs died, they put them on the boat.
yeah. Your
Because-
relative
because-
position in society.
Yeah, because if you don't have your chief, you don't need the boat.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a peasant, nobody cared if you died. But if you were the emperor, your servants and your house staff, they all got buried with you, killed and buried with you.
Because you're going to need servants in the afterlife.
Yep. I mean, coming back to the terracotta warriors of China, that was actually the replacement. Because somewhere along the way, they got the idea of, hey, every time one of our leader dies, our population drops with us because we end up burying like half the village to take with him. Can we not?
This isn't going so well.
Our emperor dies, which creates a succession crisis, and all the neighboring villages start taking notice and try to conquer us. But then we go and kill like a lot of our village, which then weakens the people we need to defend the village. Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Can we make an analog? And so they did. They made them out of clay.
Mm-hmm.
Symbolic.
And every single one of them is different. So it's not like, a mold they used. Each one was made by hand and is different.
You're right. Yeah, that's an important note. This was done with care and attention to detail.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would love to go
Because there were
and see that.
thousands.
Yeah.
Thousands of them.
And the big one that we all think about, that was one. That's just the biggest. I think that's the biggest one, but there's dozens of those grave
yeah.
sites.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
But anyway, well, let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Yep.
What board games did you grow up with?
Yeah, let us know in the comment section. And while you're down there, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, tell a couple friends. It really helps us grow. We're struggling to build a following, and we need your help, is what I'm trying to say. We need your help. The algorithm is not kind to us small podcasters. We can't all be Mr. Beast. No hate, just saying. The algorithm doesn't like us.
I don't know who Mr. Beast is.
He's very famous.
Well,
Every one of his videos gets millions of views.
I've never heard of him. It can't be that famous. But that's not saying much.
I mean, if you just try this, log out of your browser, open up YouTube, and then one of his videos will be right there on top. The algorithm puts him right on top. Because he gets a lot of views. Every one of his videos, he's got a huge fan base. So I'm kind of jealous, actually. But he's been at it for a very long time. He's like the Joe Rogan of YouTube.
Gotcha. Okay.
That being said, Joe Rogan came back to YouTube. I was really surprised by that.
Okay.
There was a lot of contract kerfuffle, especially around COVID, that he couldn't say.
Oh yeah, I remember that. He got raked over the coals for some stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway.
We won't get into that because we will
it's not-
definitely get flagged.
Yeah, and we're not him, so let's.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, give us a like, tell a friend, share,
Subscribe, leave a
Subscribe.
comment. Yeah, definitely leave a comment if nothing else.
Yeah.
We want to know. I check the comment sections. I do. So let us know, and let us know if you enjoyed hanging out with us while we played this, and trying to figure out who done it.
What else would you like to see us play? What else would you like to see us talk about? What interests you?
Yeah. And we will see you next time.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Bye.
Bye.